Fearfully gifted, you different.
You gotta stay woke, cause the streets not a joke. The feds and them jackboys quick to kick a nigga dope. I'm not from the north, but I gotta keep a pole. The streets like the Olympics, they competing for that gold. Jumped off the porch at 15, time to get some money. Cop an ounce of weed, a gram of boy, and broke them down to 20s. Flipped that 4 times, went back and brought a quarter out. And wait to get this brick back to the trap and make them grounds bounce. I can make your jaw lock once you hit this straight drop. I come from a section full of hustlers, we don't fuck with cops. I was in the feds and I met gangsters who was millionaires. The plug, the right price, and the hustle, it'll get you there. You gotta really want a G to plug, he'll front them to you. Some youngers out there want the money, and they wanna prove it to you. When I caught my first brick, I became the dope man. Once you jump in this game, you gotta have a game plan. You gotta stay woke, cause the streets not a joke. The feds and them jackboys quick to kick a nigga dope. I'm not from the north, but I gotta keep a pole. The streets like the Olympics, they competing for that gold. You gotta stay woke, cause the streets not a joke. The feds and them jackboys quick to kick a nigga dope. I'm not from the north, but I gotta keep a pole. The streets like the Olympics, they competing for that gold. Once I got my money up, I had to switch location. Everything I said facts, look at the presentation. My pops been my role model, a businessman and a dope boy. I applied it to my life, one day I'ma have a Rolls Royce, 100 acres and a mansion, and a house in Beverly Hills, and a dime piece by my side, helping me count these blue bills. A mindset like T.I., cause this right here my grand hustle. All you need is solid soldiers, business partners and strong muscles. Gotta watch out for the Rico, that's a mandatory life. Yeah, I'm Big GD. In the streets where I earned my stripes, kept it silent in my case. Me and the plug, we locked in. I can get them on consignment. What you want, I can mail them in. You gotta stay woke, cause the streets not a joke. The feds and them jackboys